The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And tonight, we've got the Seattle Supersonics playing against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. Oh, Coach, we have a great matchup tonight. These guys see each other a lot, but each matchup seems to ratchet up the intensity.
It's a bit of a luxury that these two teams are in the same conference. I say that selfishly because I love watching them go to battle. When these rivals meet up, it never disappoints. The flush. Malone is another level athlete.
Here's Corbin. Kemp defending. Fades. Malone misses. And here's Seattle. Cage passes to Kemp. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This is what Kemp's game is all about. Athletic interior play to find points.
Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Back to Stockton. Malone left side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kemp. And Kemp with the slam.
A vicious dunker. Kemp is truly awesome whenever he takes flight. Special to see him do his thing in the air.
Stockton against Payton. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you need that level of defense to stop him.
Pass to Kemp. Back to Pierce. Now here's McKee. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive.
Can't afford to let McKee get this deep because he's dependable at capitalizing from this area.
Here's Malone. He's covered by Kemp, and he gets the bucket.
Tell you what, he looks laser focused out of the gate. Scary thought for the defense when he's locked in like that.
And you worry about just how quickly he's working himself into a rhythm. Not what the D wants.
Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Heaton. The baseline jumper goes down.
Look at Eaton striking from outside the paint. I bet the D thought they were safe with him out there.
Here's Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a good offensive possession. Working the ball inside and converting.
Stockton outside. Out left to the wing. A 17-foot shot on the way. And he can't bank that one in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Seattle.
The way they continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Now, here's Stockton. All scoring in this one.
With his length and athleticism, Kemp covers a lot of ground defensively.
And Kemp slams it in.
Kemp's such an exciting player, especially on these alley-oops.
And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 5. On the wing, Stockton. Back to Malone. Stockton outside. The 3. And the jam by Karl Malone.
A real brute on the glass. Sometimes Malone just outworks and outmuscles guys to get the rebounds.
Now here's Pierce. 23 points his last outing. And another basket for Seattle.
This is why he's a focal point of their offense, because they trust in his ability to shoulder them when needed.
Stockton looking around. from about 19 feet. And it's Seattle with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
They stayed with who they are and maintained their poise in enemy territory.
They took advantage of some chances leading to a big victory for them.
Now, here's Payton. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento.
And his playmaking was phenomenal, directing their offense with his court vision. He's got a strong mid-range shot, so when he finds those openings, he won't hesitate.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with K.C. Jones for a minute. I wanted to hear what the game plan was for Karl Malone. Coach said, we know he's a physical player, so I told my guys to always be matching or exceeding his level of physicality. It's going to be a very grueling battle down low. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Here is Stockton following the basket by Gary Payton. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Boy, you can't go soft to the basket when he's around. I mean, he had no problem. That was an easy denial for him. Early on, they built this lead on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Utah making a change here. Humphries checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Jazz, number 18, Jay Humphries.
Eaton the pass to Malone. Now here's Stockton. Back to Malone. Shoots over McKee. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Got some space in the mid-range, but wasn't able to convert. Still, not a bad chance for him.
They get it back. Kemp. The shot will not fall. Jazz trail by 11. Stockton outside. They need this. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Kemp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Payton, and he drops it in from the low post. Payton's got 7 points.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Pass to Malone. Shoots over McKee, and it's Malone missing. Sonics leading by 13. Here's Payton. Here's Kemp. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Humphries finds Stockton. Here's Malone. Kemp with the rebound. Payton looking it over. High post, Kemp. Pass to McKee. Humphries with the steal. To the middle. Pierce with the steal. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. Shoots over Stockton. Kemp's shot is off.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Stockton outside. And here's Malone. Kemp defending. Stockton against Payton. Rebound, Utah.
You know, in that last meeting, they just couldn't string together enough stops. Tough to win that way on the road.
Yeah, once that crowd gets going, it becomes much tougher to eke out a win.
Now, here is Humphries. Still without a basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stockton from outside. Kemp with the rebound.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
He gets it in there. McKee's got 6.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
David Ayala. John Crotty.
Here's Humphries. Another miss by Utah.
Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Pierce's shot is good.
Well, Pierce knows how to finish inside the arc, using a mid-range shot that time.
And here's Humphries. 8 points his last outing. Pass to Austin. Here's McKee going inside. Good on the bucket. McKee's got 8 points.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They're playing a pretty complete game.
1:49 left to play in the first. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He uses his quickness to his advantage. Humphries a tough one inside.
And even though we're at the midway point of the season, Clark, some teams still seem to be trying to figure things out.
Well, a team's development is an individual journey. I mean, some teams hit their stride at different points in the season. The one thing you don't want to do is panic too soon or get hung up on your successes to the degree of not improving.
Fades away, and it's Seattle with another.
You know, their offenses look a little more tied together, more cohesive when compared to the opposition, which is why they're shooting a better percentage.
Plays.
Humphries. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work. A master at dicing and slicing up defenses. Payton excels at reading pick and rolls and capitalizing in them.
Stockton against Payton. Stockton, no good. Sonics leading by 19 points. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. He's got 11.
Gary Payton has a perpetual pep in his step. It's all energy all the time with GP.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Humphries. Rebound by Kemp. Kemp's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The shot by Pierce, no good.
I don't think you can ask for a better look, just not the result they were looking for.
Yeah, he's got to put that miss behind him and continue to fire away when he gets that kind of a look.
And so it's the Seattle Supersonics with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
The defense playing with great intensity, coming up big for this squad.
They put the pressure on early in this game.
And McKee gets it to go.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Now, here is Humphries. It's a very good look and converts. Humphries has got 6.
Jay Humphries is very effective as a shooter from the mid-range. You got to D him up better than that.
The shot by Payton, no good. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Humphries with the bucket.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Outside, Pierce. Over Humphries. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 19. Stockton kicks to Humphries. Pass to Benoit. Nice ball movement by Utah. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at Seattle. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, there's the Jazz, down 4 spots from them. Sonics leading by 19 points. Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Stockton.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one. The teardrop, just a wonderful shot to have in your bag.
The Supersonics have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Payton's shot is off. Jazz trail by 17. Here's Benoit. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Jazz have started out 0-1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early.
David Benoit taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Clark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. The ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
And the shot goes in. Austin's got his first points of the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Kempa screen on Humphries. And that one's good by Pierce. And the Sonics lead by 18.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Brown outside. Back to Humphries. And the dunk by Humphries.
You know the front court loves to see this action.
Yeah, the point guard doing their job for him.
Yep.
Some guys in his position would just lay it in, but he goes for the emphatic slam.
Here's Benoit. Humphries with the bucket. Humphries has got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, I love how aggressive Humphries is on offense. Catching fire right there.
Pierce with it, picked up by Stockton. Pierce feeling it out a bit. Over Stockton. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Pierce has got 8 points.
Good-looking mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Malone's checked in for Utah.
Number 32, Karl Malone.
Here's Humphries. He's got 12. Malone sets the pick for Humphries. Shot clock at 6. Wants to get it to Brown and does. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Page has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's a shot at the elbow. The shot by Pierce will not go. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Humphries. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Malone, no luck. Here's the pass to Kemp. And it's Kemp with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
This is what fans enjoy seeing from Shawn Kemp. This big man is a major league dunk artist.
Humphries. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The Jazz have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Malone's checked in for Utah.
Humphries is the quintessential combo guard because he can score it, he passes, he rebounds, and he defends at a pretty high level, and he's got the size to do all of that effectively.
to the left wing. The screen from Kemp. Here's McKee. Drops in the layup for 2. McKee's got 12 in the game.
Making the defense look powerless. I mean, taking it right inside for the bucket there.
They better be. There's not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Malone. Nothing on the board. No good. His 5th missed shot from the field. He's made 3. McKee dishes to Payton. Rebound, Utah. Last time they met was in Utah.
You know, last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. Did a really good job forcing turnovers.
Yeah, the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They took some chances on D, jumped the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it paid off.
Here's McKee after the basket by Utah. Payton, good.
That's why Payton's teammates have confidence in him and trust him, because he understands when he should take these quick shots.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Here's against Humphries. Back to Malone. Shot clock at 5. Over Payton. And it's sent back by Kemp. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Payton with it. 13 points in the game. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Payton's got 4 points this quarter.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Outside, Malone. Takes it inside. Count it.
You know, that takes a lot of guts going up against a taller defender.
Well, you can't come into the game and count on the fact that your defender is going to be the same size as you. You got to prepare for these situations.
Now, here's Kemp. 10 points for him. Here's Pierce. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
The between distance can be a hard shot to gauge, but he made it look easy.
Up top, Humphries. Pierce covering. Humphries the pass to Eaton. Rebound by the Sonics. Kemp's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Payton left side. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
Jazz trail by 19. Humphries with it. Now Payton defending. Humphries with the bucket.
Use the pick, get space. Easy, smart basketball.
Pierce kicks to Kemp. Outside, Payton. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McKee. King. Eaton grabs the miss. Utah is shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Humphries. And Payton sends it back.
Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense.
It's a big high bounce and goes in. Now that's 17 points for Gary Payton.
Gary Payton, very comfortable from this range.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. platoon swap here for Seattle. The Jazz making a switch here. Now Humphries. He's got 17. Malone in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Johnson. Seattle leading by 19 points. Perkins with a screen on Malone. Here's Johnson. Malone with the block.
Emphatic denial by Malone, using that 7-foot wingspan to get a hand on the ball.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Now here's Malone. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Humphries. The putback.
You know, and to put things simply, they've outworked the opposition on the glass, which is why they have this lead.
Yeah, coach has to be really happy with their effort on the board. Just being absolutely relentless and torching the opposition as a result.
Here's Corbin. He has yet to score. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Nicely done with the two-hand flush.
I love a flush. Put some power behind that.
Yeah, don't try to block that one.
Here's Barrows. Covered by Humphries. And the shot is good. Jazz trail by 19. Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Humphries inside. And it's Malone missing. And Seattle shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Doing it with grace. Johnson just flies up and dunks it down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The baseline J. The putback, it's good on the putback. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Superb second effort.
Yeah, stayed right with it.
He's always working on the offensive glass.
Screen by Perkins. Ring shot on the way. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Seattle with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game so far from Gary Payton.
He found his rhythm in the first half, putting up a bunch of points.
And hopefully he can maintain that tempo, because now his team is counting on him to keep it up.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Barrows. It's rebounded by Stockton. Stockton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Malone can't hit. Seattle leading by 19 points. Pass to Barrows. To the paint. Askew passes to Barrows. Nice ball movement by Seattle. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. 18 feet out. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And Seattle shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Jazz trail by 19. Corbin passes to Malone. On the wing, Malone. Seattle grabs the miss. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
I like how Perkins keeps the game simple. Notices when his teammates are wide open.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Malone is doubled. Pass to Stockton. Here's Eaton. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game. Sonics leading by 19 points. 14 feet away. Here's Barrows. He's covered by Stockton. Now Johnson. 5 on the clock. Shoots from the line and off the prime, and in it goes. Johnson's got 6.
I like watching Johnson utilize this area of the floor because he's very effective from there.
They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the right side. Pass to Barrows. Shoots over Stockton. And another basket for Seattle.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
To the inside. That's good from Malone on the assist by Stockton. Stockton's got 5 assists in the game.
Such a talented shooting guard. I love whenever Malone looks to score inside, too.
Here's Barrows. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. At the line for you.
And the first one drops. And Seattle making a change here. McMillan's checked in. And he makes both free throws. Jazz trail by 21. Stockton outside. Over to the left wing. Johnson over to help. Malone plays it up and makes it in. He's got 14.
The moment Malone has the rock down low, he's looking to put 2 on the board.
Nice shot by McMillan. And the Sonics lead by 21.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Utah again with the bucket.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Here's Barrows. He has 6. Over Stockton. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Corbin passes to Stockton. Al Malone. Rebound by Perkins. McMillan against Stockton. Here's McMillan. Pass to Barrows. That shot off the mark. Good D by Stockton. And that one's good. Barrows. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
They've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance. Always a great idea.
And the Jazz making a change here. Humphries checked in.
Number 18, Jay Humphries.
Here's Eaton. Pass to Malone. Humphries with the bucket. Humphries has got 19 points.
Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
Humphries against McMillan. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Jazz trail by 21. Stockton kicks to Humphries. Here's Malone. Lays it up off the glass. Malone's got 6 here in this quarter.
The dime-dropping abilities of Humphries. Love seeing him facilitate this offense.
To the wing right side. McMillan. Off target from the wing. The Jazz have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What determination from Humphries. Going straight into the defense and getting fouled while taking his shot.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Seattle making a change here. Humphries hits them both. Here's McMillan. Outside, Perkins. 6 to shoot. Barrels the pass to Kidd. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Holding on for good measure.
And as you like to say, he was suspended in air.
Just make sure you don't get a technical.
Now, here's Stockton. Still scoreless. Humphries with the bucket.
He's doing everything he can to carry this team, but even his impressive numbers can't do it alone. Others need to get involved.
Here's McMillan. Rebound, Utah. Malone's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 18 points for Karl Malone.
You're not going to find a more effective scorer inside than Malone, no matter how tight the D is.
Here's McMillan. Kicks it out to Johnson. Perkins with the screen for Johnson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter. And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Jazz trail by 17. Pass to Crotty. Malone in the corner. Here's Crotty. Back to Humphries. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
Attitude is everything on the floor. You can tell he stays in a good mindset, looking for every chance he can get to make an impact on the play.
Humphries hits them both. Sonics leading by 15. Here's McMillan. And Crotty pulls it down. Pass to Humphries. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Humphries has got 10 points in the quarter.
How about the aggression on the drive? Humphries really taking charge there.
Now, here's Payton. 17 points in the game. Count the basket.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Jazz trail by 15. Here's Crotty. Still yet to score. Brown. Good. Nice job down low.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
And Seattle shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. McMillan kicks to Payton. And here is McKee. He's got 12. Payton passes to Kemp. And slam dunk by Kemp.
An explosive leaper. This guy has bounced for days. Kemp beating the defender there with that big-time vertical.
The Jazz shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
Seattle foul call.
Austin is checked in for Karl Malone.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Now into the lineup for the Jazz. Number 50, Isaac Austin.
Here's Benoit. Pass to Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Sonics leading by 13. Payton outside. Now McKee. Fader on the way. And it's Humphries with the rebound. 1:22 left in the third. Pass to Austin. Count that bucket.
Taking advantage of a defensive error with that pass.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. Here's Cage. McKee with it. 12 points for him. It's stolen by Austin. Here's Humphries. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
And the Jazz making a change here. Howard's checked in. Now here's Payton. He's got 19. Now McKee. Here's Kemp. That misses off the backboard. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The Jazz again can't hit it. Seattle leading by 9. McKee the pass to Cage. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Pass to Austin. Here's Benoit. Yes, that goes in. Benoit's got 5 now.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. It keeps everyone engaged.
And so it's Seattle. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Jazz trail by 9. In the corner, it's Stockton. Back to Humphries. Jazz passing it around. A nice shot by Brown.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. To the paint, here's McKee. It's rebounded by Austin. Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. Pass to Stockton. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, we see this a lot. Both teams running their game plans flawlessly. Players are so skilled and efficient at the offensive end.
It seems like neither of these teams can miss right now. I'm interested to see how long they're capable of keeping this up. A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
Stockton kicks to Brown. Pass to Austin. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Stockton. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Kemp's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Payton outside. To the inside. And it's Kemp with the jam.
Fantastic anticipation with that feed.
Jazz trail by 9. Humphries the pass to Stockton. Stockton draws the double. Here's Austin. Rebounded by McKee. The Supersonics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And it's McMillan missing.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
A shot by Stockton, no good. Sonics leading by 9. Here's Payton. Banked in off the glass. Payton's got 21.
Yeah, you know, Gary Payton is simply a do-it-all guard, folks. I mean, his stat sheet reflecting that tonight.
Humphries against McMillan. Pass to Austin. Stockton draws the double. Clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Seattle grabs the miss. Cage has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Payton. Makes it off the glass. Payton's got 4 this quarter.
Love when a guard goes inside to make a play like Payton did there.
To the middle. Stockton kicks to Austin. Off the mark and the drop continues. Kemp passes to McMillan. Back to Kemp. And stolen by Stockton. An even 3-on-3 break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. You could clearly see the contact.
Karl Malone's checked in for the Jazz. Second free throw, no good. Sonics leading by 12. Payton passes to McKee. And here's Kemp. Over Malone. Rebound by Stockton. Down low. And the jam by Karl Malone.
This is what Malone is out here to do. He just goes to work on the offensive end.
Here's McMillan. That one goes. Count it. And the Sonics lead by 12.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
It's taken away by Payton. On up the court. Pass to Kemp. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Stockton the pass to Malone. Can't cash in from the high post. Pierce is checked in for McMillan. Switcher also for Utah. Austin's checked in. Here's Seattle. They're on a 12-3 run. Left side, Pierce. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound. Out to Payton. Pass to Pierce. Another shot. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Quality shot from mid-range there. They are clicking right now offensively.
Well, when you've been successful in the paint and beyond the arc, that mid-ranger opens up.
Now here's Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got 12 points here in the second half.
He continues to amaze in this one.
Here's Pierce. And then Pierce with a dunk.
Showing the hops he's got. Pierce will take it to the rim if given space.
Jazz trail by 16. To the inside. Humphries. And it's sent back by Kemp.
You see the energy he plays with on defense. Phenomenal work.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
Now here is Humphries. Pass to Malone. Inside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Benoit's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A big man with impressive passing skills. Malone is all for what's doing best for the team.
The screen from Kemp. Here's McKee. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
Jazz trail by 18. On the wing, Stockton. And there it is for him. Stockton's got his first points in this one.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
Here's Pierce. And he banks in the layup.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Now here is Humphries to the middle. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Great effort picking up the block.
And here's Pierce. Pass to Cage. To the paint. Here's McKee. And he dunks it down.
And right now, this game belongs to McKee. He's in a groove and riding this wave of momentum.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. They trail by 18. Here's Benoit. Now Humphries. Pierce covering. Stockton draws the double. Shot clock at 6. Austin. Basket counts.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Seattle leading by 16. Payton kicks to McKee. Pass to Pierce. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Kemp inside, working on Malone. Kemp's shot is off. Jazz have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Layup, no good. Seattle leading by 16. McKee with it. 6 on the shot clock. A timeout called by Casey Jones. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
All right, Seattle, keep it going.
The Jazz making a change here. Clock at 4. No good. Jazz trail by 16. Al Malone. Got it to go off the glass.
Inside, Eaton can be merciless, playing over the defense and finding point-blank shots.
Sonics leading by 14. That one goes. Count it. Here is Stockton. Shot from 16. Oh, the jumper goes.
Yeah, Malone can punish a defense from a variety of ranges. He doesn't have to be right under the hoop.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Perkins with the screen. Jumper is off. And so Stockton will bring it up for Utah. It's a 14-point game. Nice execution down low.
I love that possession. Get the ball close to the hoop. A winning play.
The Supersonics shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. From 15 feet away, it's good.
Little to no chance they're able to overcome this deficit. It's going to be a good victory for the Supersonics.
And they really crashed the boards tonight, Mike, something I know you always stress.
Both teams are solid at rebounding, but they found a way to get the edge in this one.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Shawn Kemp.
He blocked some shots, changed some others. Seems like he's always lurking in the shadows.
Count the basket!
They have shown up at just the right time, putting the finishing touches on this game.
This run absolutely closes the door on any chance of a surprise ending. That'll do it.
Now, here's Malone. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Malone, an outstanding passer at the power forward position. He's got really good floor awareness and has a really good understanding of when to get the ball to the open man.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Can't get it.
Clark Eaton.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Boy, this was an exciting game for sure. Made extra special, Mike, by all the noise from this home crowd. It was deafening inside.
Well, they knew this squad was feeding off of them, so they did all they could to push them out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Orlando Magic as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. And this is the time of season, Clark, when we see a lot of players get their second win.
Well, it's a natural reset opportunity, Kevin, the All-Star break. And that reset can do wonders from a mental and physical standpoint. Doesn't have to be a lot of time off. Just enough can re-energize a player.
Orlando with the ball. Following the miss by Michael Jordan.
The young guy, O'Neal, introducing himself to the rim.
Anderson against Pippen. With the floater, and the layup is up and in.
The closer the look, the better the chance it goes in.
Anderson against Pippen. Pass to Bowie. Now, here is O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
Despite being a rookie, Shaq might be the strongest guy in the league. Certainly, no one is out-muscling him.
Here's Jordan. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
You let him get going early, that could be real trouble.
A pretty clean look from mid-range, and he'll knock those down.
Green against Armstrong. Green passes to O'Neal. Pippen down low. No good with the elbow jumper.
That's a shot he'd like back. Won't miss those very often.
Well, a good look. They keep getting shots like that, they'll be all right.
And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Pass to Grant. Jordan looking around. And the layup is good. Jordan's got his second bucket.
Once Jordan gets inside with the rock, it's practically all over. He's that consistent at close range.
Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. With the drive, and then slammed in by Jordan.
This is why so many love watching Jordan play. Such an explosive dunker.
The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pippen against Anderson. Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Cartwright. Bank shot. No good.
And great challenge by the defense there to prevent the inside bucket.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Back to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. Cartwright, the pass to Pippen. Green against Armstrong. Down low. Here's Shaq, and he uses the glass on the layup. Shaq's got 6.
It's incredible looking at O'Neal. Coming into the league already as one of the strongest players.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
How many games have we seen decided by a few free throws? Every trip to the line is a valuable one.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. He doesn't get the second one.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
He was all alone, just couldn't get it to go. And you hope that doesn't deter him from taking that shot in the future.
Pippen with the wide open look, and the bank shot is good.
And you see how little room Pippen needs to score. The pick and roll was an excellent setup for him.
Pippen against Anderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Horace Grant. The Magic shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
A weak spot in his game. You can bet Anderson puts in the work at the line to get better.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bulls leading by 4. And here's Pippen. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Grant, that's good.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Pippen with the steal. Pass to Jordan. And here is Grant. And the layup's good off the glass. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And just a tremendous job creating havoc defensively. Tons of turnovers, and they're capitalizing on them.
Orlando with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. And Green gets it to go.
Hey, he's not known for his passing, but that time Shaquille O'Neal makes the right play with a nice feed to set up a teammate.
It's Pippen on the wing, defended by Anderson. Pippen, the pass to Carter. To the inside. Shoots over Shaq. Grant kicks to Pippen. Grant sets a screen for Pippen. Shot clock at 4. No good from Grant.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
Anderson up top. Back to Green. Pass to Shaq. 6 to shoot. Outside Green. Pulls it up. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Whether you put a body on him or not, O'Neal is going to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Here's Jordan. Can't hit from in close. The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Green. Back to Anderson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. One on Pippen.
Anderson knows how to get to the line, going right at the defense.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
Anderson, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anderson. And Chicago has possession, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I didn't see much edge or bite to him today. A little more intensity really would have gone a long way.
They just never looked engaged to me, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's Green after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Outside Green. Pass to Shaq. Here's Armstrong. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
A pure shooter. Armstrong's ability to space the floor and knock down jumpers is so valuable to this team.
Now here's Green. Here's Bowie. The 10-footer. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. And these guys are winning games by at least 11 points per game. I mean, they're beating up on teams in historic fashion.
Very physical play by Cartwright. Defense just doesn't want to get in the way.
The Magic trail by 8. And Kukoc will take a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, the last time they faced them, they threw the ball more to them than they did to themselves.
Turnovers really hurt them. And it was a combination, lazy offense and active defense.
Please give a into the lineup for the Magic, Scott Corchiani.
To Corchiani. Outside, Scott. 4 on the shot clock. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good deep.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
And it's Armstrong missing. The Magic trail by 8. Outside, Scott. Pass to Corgiani. Back to Scott. Here's Tolbert, guarded by Pippen. Not enough on that one as it misses. Bulls leading by 8. Armstrong with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Pippen kicks to Grant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
To the left side wing. Pass to O'Neal. Trying to end the drought. Here's Tolbert. Orlando moving the ball around. Another miss by Orlando. And Chicago shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. Oh, Cartwright, guarded by Tolbert. Shoots a fader. Chalk up 2 there. Cartwright's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Here's Tolbert, still without a basket. Pass to Scott. Now here's Anderson. Here's Corgiani. Over Armstrong. The rebound by Cartwright. Cartwright's got 5 rebounds tonight. 50 seconds left in the first. And Pippen slams it in.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
The Magic trail by 12. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Here's Tolbert. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
Jordan down low. Defended by Anderson. Jordan with the bucket.
We know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Here's Corgiani. Driving in. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Terrorizing them offensively from the get-go is what I've seen.
Punishing. They haven't taken their foot off the gas.
Now, here's Scott. Nothing on the board. Here's Armstrong. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Corgiani. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From 13, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Pippen's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. Here's Corgiani. He's covered by Armstrong. And yes, it's good.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Grant dishes to Jordan. Grant the pass to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
You must marvel at Jordan's ability to rise to any challenge.
Here's Corgiani. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Reynolds. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Pippen. Another one falls for Chicago.
A talented mid-range scorer. Pippen doesn't need a lot of room to feel comfortable.
Here's Corchiani. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Reynolds passes to Kite. Turner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
On the wing, Jordan. Outside Pippen. Five to shoot. Here's Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Raw production is certainly something you look to Jordan for. A guy who works hard to find shots.
And Gukas will take a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Substitution on the court.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Magic. They trail by 16. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Elbow shot is on the way. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. Lets it fly. They get the rebound. And he goes in for the dunk.
Crashing the offensive glass with power. King. This is why you got to put a body on him.
Now Anderson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end, too. He never stopped pressuring the ball, coming up with one steal after another.
Outside, Scott shoots over Grant. Another miss by Orlando. Chicago leading by 18. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Grant. Misses in close. The Magic have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Hands it from short range.
That's the kind of look you're working towards. Nice play.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Armstrong dishes to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Over Anderson. No good from Jordan. The Magic trail by 16. Pass to Bowie. And Jordan sends it back.
With his leaping ability, Jordan protects the rim like a center, not a guard.
Tolbert's checked in for the Magic.
Substitution. Number 40. Tolbert.
Here's Kite. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Bowie the pass to Tolbert. And Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man.
Oh, look out! Look out!
A display of true artistry. Pippen giving the fans a show with the jam.
The Magic shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Here's Anderson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Anderson's got 5.
Saw that opportunity open up in the mid-range and took full advantage.
And here's Armstrong. Grant outside. Fades back. Pocket 6. Rebound by the Magic.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Bowie. And Grant sends it back.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Here's King. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. King's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I love to see King use his big body like that. Establishing himself inside, that's the way to do his work.
And Gukas will take a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Magic trail by 18. Anderson outside. Out to the wing. Plenty of space. It's all in by the Bulls. Pippen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. King, right side. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. And Orlando making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
First team foul.
The Magic shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Anderson outside. Stolen by Pippen. Grant outside. Baseline try. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 17.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Green, the pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Pippen.
Some enthusiastic defense from Pippen, using his full length to stop the offense right at the rim.
Armstrong with it. Shot on the wing. And that's good off the glass that time. And the Bulls lead by 20.
The D has to be better, or else he will drain this shot.
Shaq is screen on Pippen. Anderson outside, trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. It's all in by the Bulls. Grant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pippen feeling it out a bit. And it's Pippen with the jam.
The athleticism Pippen has is impressive. Makes it look so easy to get to the rim.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They found all kinds of ways, guys, to force turnovers, and when they did, they capitalized on it.
A huge reason why they were successful. No question. I like how aggressive they were on defense, putting a ton of pressure on them.
And Grant sends it back.
As a coach, you love seeing plays like that, denying your opponent in the painted area.
The Bulls leading by 22. Left side, Jordan. From 11 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Jordan's got 19 points.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Matt Kukas will take a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Please give a warm Chicago welcome to the Bulls.
McRae's checked in for Jordan.
Number 22, Rodney McRae.
Pass to Tolbert. Here's Bowie. Anderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Pippen. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Shots like that will drive his coach crazy. I'd be very surprised if he attempted that one again.
Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Now here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Orlando, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shooting for Orlando. Green taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. The Bulls shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Kicks it out to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work, doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
The high post shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bowie's got his first 2 points.
That kind of defense isn't going to get it done, especially when it comes to a scorer of his caliber.
Now Armstrong. Tolbert pulls it in.
Great defense, forcing a tough shot. Getting a hand up on him is a must.
Down low, here's Green. That one drops for him. Green's got 5 points so far.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Pippen kicks to McRae. 59 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to King. A fader. Tips it up. Here's Grant. And Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bowie the pass to Green. Here's Tolbert. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Boy, O'Neal's size and athleticism inside are incredible. They let him get the better of veteran defenders.
Now here's Pippen. He had 15 points last outing. Up again. Second chance shot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. He can't get it to go. And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Don't think you can be much more efficient offensively than that.
Not being one-dimensional either. Getting it done multiple ways.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Bowie. Buries it down low. Bowie's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Magic. The Bulls leading by 19. Paxson outside. Pippen outside. Fades and shoots. The shot is good off the backboard. Pippen's got 16.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Now here's Anderson. Shaq kicks to Anderson. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paxson against O'Neal. Grant outside. Pass to McRae. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Magic trail by 21. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Some nights, nothing goes your way. They're trying to compete, but they've been outclassed.
Outside, Green. Back to Shaq. 6 to shoot. Green passes to Bowie. Tries from 16, and it's Green. Missing. The Bulls leading by 21. Pass to McRae. Pippen outside. To the pace. And the shot no good from McCray.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.